morning. Okay, I got my new machete. That's my new machete. I have to find some bamboo to cut. Make a little teaser video on cutting some bamboo. See what I'm saying? Okay, so today is part 2 of the Abtik Largo. I'm just going to start out by reviewing some rotational shifting, neutral stance to break down some angles and slashing and thrusting. Okay, so everything I'm going to do today, basically in teaching progression wise, I start with the high line in regards to weaponry, okay, attacking the face and neck area, okay. Then the second is the middle area, and third is the low area, okay. Isolation and integration. Okay, so downward diagonal, horizontal, upward diagonal, okay, redondo, and redondo, okay, down, down, side, side, up, up, redondo, and redondo, okay. All right, so those are some slashes that you can work on in regards to some of the techniques that we'll be doing. And then you also have thrusting, okay. By the way, everything that we do on the high line, isolating the high line, can also be done on the middle line, okay, can also be done on the low line. You understand? So you're just moving around a pattern, all right? Okay, so that takes us into the thrusting. You have the center line thrusting, okay? And you have forehand, you have backhand, and you have upward diagonal forehand, horizontal, and horizontal, all right? All right, so those are some tools that we use in regards to slashing and thrusting in combination, all right? The next thing I'm going to get into is a bit of the conditioning from the original Largo, which is a deep and long stance, okay? And we did a little of that with the baston. So basically I'm going to go very low here and then shift back very low and back in again, okay? I can start on the backhand side, or I can start on the forehand side. Backhand side, and forehand side. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to enter with a forward weight shift, and then I'm going to step back on the line, and then around, and cut, okay? So you'll see when I get to the more modern approach of Kali Abtik, after I finish this, that the lines are still quite similar, but the mechanics and the body feel and the depth of the stance changes. Okay. Four. 5. 6. 7. feet. So what do we have here? Take it for granted that you know. Major, minor, major, major. Okay, so I attack his neck. He makes me miss. He attacks mine. I cut his hand off, chop part of his neck off, and then decapitate him from the other side. And then back in for a pinch to grow an inch. All right? So again, major, minor, major, major. And I'm not blocking, I'm attacking, I'm cutting. Cutting, 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 and cutting. Two more. Major, minor, major, minor. Major, minor, major, major. I think I majored my minor the last time. Major, minor, major, major. All right. Okay, so you can see that basically I'm just doing partial stepping, or stepping with 1 foot at a time, quite a long and deep stance. Okay, and this is quite a heavy tool for being a small machete. This has got a really good feel to it. This would do some damage, big time. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get a few more. This was only 15 bucks. Really good steal. It was a steal. Okay. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we'll start out with on the forehand side. Okay. This way. Back this way. Back in this way. All right. So we have major, minor, and major. Okay? And we have major, minor, and major. Okay? Major, minor, and major. Major, minor, and major. You can see again the theories of creating angular attack, finishing at angles at the end. Okay? So even though I go straight in, basically here I replace and go back, and then I cut this line back in again this way. All right? Okay. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Okay. Also remember that even though I've set up this series to go major, minor, major, 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 at any given time, it could be minor more often than the way that I'm setting it up. Because you don't always succeed in what you have had planned to do in reality, okay? So if I go to defend against his incoming attack by cutting his hand, I may totally miss that one, and he comes in with the second attack, and I have to pick it up that way. So I may go minor, minor 2 times in a row. The other thing we'll talk about in some upcoming series is blocking with the blade, which is not the ultimate thing. Okay? You can see some wrist action and turning involved. Okay? There's also back edge. The back edge of of the blade as well. All right? Okay, so where are we? Okay, so on the last time with the baston, basically we were talking about advancing and retreating and advancing, okay? Or advancing, retreating, and advancing, or advancing, retreating, and advancing, okay? And that was all straight line material. So now we'll begin to use some angulation as well, okay? So basically, when I enter here with my forehand attack, okay, and I push step here, I'll angulate backwards on my backhand, okay? So this is my major, and this is my minor, and this is my major, major, okay? That was a zigzag, okay? So again, major, minor, major, major, okay, and I'm facing, attacking at an angle. So ultimately, I've stolen the corner. 3, 4, 5, 6. So notice my posture is more upright compared to the original material. 2 more. And last one. Okay. Okay, so this time I start with the backhand side. Okay. Major, minor, major, major. This time using a pivot step. Major, minor, major, major. Major, minor, major, major. So take a look at the feet. Push, step, advance. Angular, shuffle, retreat, or pivot step. Push, step, push and pivot outward. Pivot inward. Okay? Total body behind the movement. Always trying to acquire position and time of advantage. Again, like we said, these are all tactical combinations that can change in reality at any time. If he follows me one way, I would go ahead and go the other way. If he follows me this way, I would want to go the other way. Okay, so that's why broken rhythm footwork or load up idea is a very important skill to have. Okay? And you need to work the hell out of it. So where were we? 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. So those were all tip down attacks. And now we'll go from up to down to up. Mamma mia, that's a spicy meatball. Okay. So we go push advance, shuffle retreat, push advance, actually pivot step, pushing pivot step. All these pivots can be while gaining ground, stationary and just turning, or while giving ground, stepping away and turning. So the pivots are multi-dimensional, okay? What the hell was that? I have to go hang up the clothes now, they fell down. Okay, so where was I now? Okay, so we have push step, shuffle retreat, and pivot. Major, minor, major, major, minor, major, major, minor, major, major, minor, major, major, minor, major. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, one more to go, boys. I don't think, yeah, we have a couple gals. One gal, Terry Lynn's on there. But she's always been one of the fellas. But she's pretty cute. Okay, so, whew. Major, minor, major, major. Okay. 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, pivot step, and 10. Zigzag. Rush. Woo! Okay, so that will be part 2 to the Abtik Largo. And the next video, if the shoulder is okay, will be def tack. The shoulder's not okay for def tack, then I may continue with JKD lead leg kicking part 2, and we'll see what happens. Thanks, guys.